Okay, let's get to some entries. The standard entry is going to be our front headlock style control to the high elbow guillotine. This is the entry that you want to get really good at. All the other ones, once you get good at this, they're going to be easy because the timing is most critical about any of these, and the timing that you're going to develop from using the front headlock to manipulate your training partners or your opponent's alignment and threatening to go to the back is what's going to create the opening. So if we start with our front headlock control, we've got a chin strap, so we've already got the chin control. Yeah, exactly. And then we're driving our shoulder in. Oftentimes you'll be off your knees entirely. Sometimes you'll be on one knee. As long as you're not so close that someone can grab your knee and like pull you into a single, even if they can, like we're gonna go over that as an option. But generally speaking, if I'm trying to control the front headlock, I'm gonna be here or here, and I'm gonna be driving my shoulder in to the back of his neck while I control the chin strap. As I do this, I'm gonna start circling like I'm going to my partner's back. Rory is going to respond by bringing his arm around my waist. If he doesn't, if he just stays put, I will have changed the angle, I will have broken his posture by pulling on his chin, and I will have hit a seatbelt on him, started to attack his back. So let's just move down here a little bit. So if I'm here and I'm starting to threaten, this is the moment that I'm looking for. If I get in too deep, I actually end up giving him a pretty good control. He can knee tap me with his right hand and pass. So I gotta be wary about that. So I'm starting to move here, and that's when I catch him with that high elbow guillotine. The position of my left foot is gonna be a little bit of a 45-degree angle so that I can push myself really strong in this direction. Right? I have to be aware that my partner is most likely going to flip over in this exchange. I'm unlikely to be able to just drop directly into the guillotine and finish from my back. But because I know what's about to happen, I go here, guys, I start falling. My right, just pause here. My right knee is still going to be trying to aim for this space. So as I fall, then I can take my right foot and put it on the ground. If I caught him before he rolled, my knee would have stayed in here. But in this case, I'm gonna push off so that I can adjust my hips to go into that proper mounted high elbow guillotine finish. So if our partner doesn't roll, so in this case, don't roll over. So I step, he reaches, I high elbow, I drop to my side, and I finish that way. My shin is blocking, extending him away, breaking his posture by lengthening his, not literally lengthening his spine, by pushing it away from the ground. I don't want him close to me where he can base his head strong on the ground. So I'm pushing him away, allowing me to access that extension of the neck and finish on the high elbow guillotine. So again, this is our primary attacking sequence. Anytime we get someone's head down, we start to threaten, we high elbow, slide in, left leg goes over and curls. If our partner rolls, we follow them and we push slightly with that right foot to adjust into the hip in, mounted guillotine, high elbow finish. Again, put some time in on it. Develop, if you haven't already, make sure you watch some of the turtle attack videos in the 101 where we're attacking the back. You have to develop the ability to go from here to here and be actually like viably threatening that. This isn't, when we talk about this idea a little bit in other places, this isn't a fake. I'm not pretending to go for your back. I'm going for your back. And when you react as you should, if my timing is correct, I'll slip that high elbow guillotine in relatively easily. If I'm only pretending to attack, if I'm just kind of like, he's not gonna bite. A good grappler will not feel the danger of the full shift of my weight as though I'm trying to circle to his back. Right? So if I'm conversely just the guy who's here and I'm just trying to high elbow guillotine, like his hands are there, he's gonna hand fight you. You're almost never going to catch a high elbow guillotine on someone out of a front headlock without creating that initial threat, going to the back, and then coming back to this. So again, invest some time in being good at actually going to the back, and then when you've got that threat, you can start to incorporate this, and it's probably, like I said, the most frequent, highest percentage entry you're gonna be getting for your guillotine, certainly out of the front headlock.